Hey guys, it's Kwabena. Here we are on the beachland, oceanfront property, and we have the foundation secure. And now you see we are installing the plumbing. Um, it is very important, very essential to your build that you have good plumbing. Now, having said that, you really don't know whether you have a good plumber or a bad plumber until you get ready to access your waterworks inside of your house, etc., like your sink and your toilets. Um, we can only hope that we have the right plumber. Now, in this particular bill, we have changed plumber 3 times. Not saying that we've had the wrong plumber, but we every plumber we get to go and check the other plumber's work. That's always something that we find that we should have done, and then we have to redo. This is one of the issues that you find in Ghana, that you have to watch everything very close. Now we have um, a site foreman, and we also have a GC on site, general contractor. And this type of build is new to them. This is the largest build they have ever done. So there's a lot of different issues that we are facing and a lot of challenges, but we're all learning and growing together. As you can see, now the rule of thumb, for drainage pipe, the water that will run away from your sinks, run away from your toilets, every foot you want to at least have, I think, like 15 degrees for every foot of drop. 15 degrees drop for every foot. Now, however, excuse me, I think we have that, and I continue to stress that with the GC and the site foreman, that we need to make sure we got proper drainage. As you're gonna see soon, that they'll be pouring water into the pipes, and you'll see that it will drain. As for my taste, I would like for it to have drained faster. The flow of the water would be faster, but we will see. I guess later on when we have to um, test everything once again, once we have the house up and the roof on. Here you can see the plumber, and this is what I was telling you about. We have a good gentleman over pouring the water in a bucket, I think from the middle of the foundation. As you can see over there, he's pouring the water, and that's the plumber actually continuing to work. And you see that it doesn't take long at all for the water to come out, as you can see here. So the fall is good. Just make sure you keep that in mind, and make sure you're using the best quality pipes that you can use for the job. Okay, now we are compacting the work. We got the plumbing in. And one particular video you saw where we ordered the red sand, which is the dirt that we use to compact. This particular soil is all over Africa. Under the roads, it's everywhere. So it compacts very good. So you want to make sure that no one is bringing any other type of sand or dirt. So make sure they don't use a type of loose sand or a type of um, dirt that can't be compacted properly, because this particular foundation, we had to wet it. We wet it, we compacted it, and we wetted and compacted and let it rest, and we did it again another day. So we wanted to make sure that there's no air pockets under the ground. Now here you see where it's kind of choppy. This all will be smoothed out in the end. And don't worry, if you see it's still kind of choppy, but they've compacted it very well, no worries. The cement will sit, the concrete rather, the wet concrete will sit right on the top, and you shouldn't have any problems with air pockets under your foundation. Just make sure that you get it compacted very well. Also, I want to tell you, when you're renting out a piece of equipment like that compactor, you see that gentleman is working. That's his particular compactor, or he works for the guy that owns the compactor. Normally in Ghana, if you have a piece of equipment, you don't go like here in the West. We go and we rent the equipment and we work the equipment ourselves. We're here in Ghana, and I understand why. They want to be able to take care of their livelihood, which is their equipment. So if someone always accompany the equipment, unless it's something like scaffolding, but you have guys to erect the scaffolding here as well. So just want to let you guys know, give you a heads up. Um, it's to me, the compactor is too small for this particular build, but had we had a larger one as something like a roller, what we call a steam roller here in the U.S., just understand that if you get anything sizable, like a compactor that is mobile, it's connected to a truck or something, just remember you have pipes under the ground, so you don't want to crush the pipes, your plumbing. So we did this in a couple days, and we had great success with it. Now after this, you probably won't see it in this video. Once everything is smooth out, you want to put your moisture barrier down. Now here on the beachfront, you don't normally have a lot of moisture in the ground. Normally around your wetlands, land that retain water, swamp area, just area that don't dry up well. So if you guys are getting any type of property, and this property is what I just described, just remember you want to put moisture barrier on top of your compacted soil that's inside of your foundation. Reason being is because once you pour your foundation and you don't have a barrier between the compacted ground and the concrete, your concrete will sweat on the top of it. Once your floor is completed, your floor will sweat and it'll be wet. As your client is walking around on the floor, it will be wet. We call that in America that the concrete is sweating. Now, there's other ways to stop it from doing that, but it could be kind of costly in the West. I don't even know if Ghanaians have this technology, which is not something that is not, it's not too foreign to some of the builders over there, so they know how to get rid of it, but it's another cost. So if you one thing about building in Ghana, laugh out loud, if you don't do it right, you're gonna eat that cost no matter what. If they don't do it right, the builders don't do it right, the tradesmen don't do it right, you're still gonna eat that cost. So just saying that to make sure you drive down the cost, you keep the cost down. Sorry, is that you do it right the first time. So make sure you have that moisture barrier. Then after the moisture barrier comes, they call it the rubber. We call it the moisture barrier or the plastic. Then comes the concrete. Here it is. You see now we have placed more soil, more red sand on top of the foundation. And you see the guy with the shovel. He's skimming it off to make it smooth on the top. So yeah, even though you may not see the finished product of this compacted foundation, just know that we have everything under control. Look at how that foundation is off the ground. That's about at least 4.5, 5 feet. I'm telling you, man, when you're building by the ocean, just make sure that you jack your house up as high as you can, because you never know during these troublesome times that we're going through what the waves and what the ocean can actually do. Hey, but you just prepare yourself and plan for the best, and you also plan for the worst. But listen, just make sure you assemble yourself a good team. Nothing like having qualified people around you. And look, with a build like this, a lengthy build like this, hey, you're going to change different block masons. You're going to change a lot of different crew members. So, hey, look, this different videos coming to an end. Look, if you need any type of work, hey, you can reach out to us. Our email address and everything would be on the screen right after this. And this is what it should look completed. Look at that. That's awesome. So, hey guys, just continue to do the right thing and choose the contractor that best fits you. And look, I think in this area we have a lot more land. You don't have to build right on the ocean to be close to the ocean. So just want to let you know. If someone builds a house right on the ocean front, you can actually build in the back of them. You may have maybe 300-400 feet to walk to the ocean front. And hey, let those houses be a barrier to your house, because all of these houses that are close, you're gonna have to contend with the salt. That salt in the air and that salt water, man, it would eat up metal. It would eat up any type of construction material. So I just want to encourage you, man. If you can dream it, you can build it in Ghana. You just need the opportunity, and there's plenty of opportunity in West Africa or in Ghana. So we just want to encourage you, man, to go out and seek. You will find it in Ghana. Build it, whatever it is. It's business. They will come. Trust me. So make sure the foundation is key. So you want to make sure your foundation is rock solid, because the foundation is what holds up the whole entire building. So just want to encourage you guys, keep your head up, uh, keep your eyes on your build. Make sure you have some qualified people that every time you're getting ready to do a major work, that they're there. But listen, you can contact us later.
So
Thank you.
email us at pierce.infum@outlook.com. And thank you for your support.